How you doing? My name is Jesse. I'm with Face Window Tinting. It's a mobile service for window tint, and we service all of Los Angeles County, Orange County definitely, some of San Bernardino. So we're gonna be doing this windshield. This is a tutorial, pretty much how we tint a front windshield. And this is a Mercedes. So typically they don't come tinted from the factory. So they want this added protection for their skin. They drive a lot towards the sun. And today it's kind of gloomy. Well, I tend to do all my automotive tints in the morning time, mainly because it's the best climate. It's not windy, there's not dust in the air. It's perfect time to tint auto, especially if I have to tint outside. Normally, sometimes I could do it in a client's garage. Since they didn't have a garage, I told them, just come down to where I'm at. We could do it in the morning and knock it out.
What's the first step into installing window tint?
First step is to the glass that you're gonna be working on, make sure you feel it. Like, this is a brand new car, so I already felt that there's no like overspray, there's no corrosion. If there was, I gotta get my clay bar, clean the window. We got a sprayer here, soapy water solution. We'll clean it off and then we'll spray it again and wipe it down with a clay bar. If it's like really like some real paint on there, then we'll get a really soft, fine steel wool, and it'll pretty much clean everything off. And then we add the clay bar action to remove everything off of there. Because glass, they have pores, so you got to get down deep and clean it really good. So we're gonna cut on the glass. I don't have a plot or anything, but the way that I do, we put a tape around the edges where we got to cut, so we don't cut on the glass, we cut on this special tape. You know, we protect the glass because some glass are very soft, they scratch easy. We take that into account whenever we got to do automotive.
All right, Jesse, for a potential customer that doesn't know about window tint, I know there's different types of film. Which one is this customer getting and why?
Yeah, there's different types of products. The brand that we're using is a really high performance premium brand, but the series that he's going with the ceramic, their top of the line ceramic. This one's called the i3. As far as the percentage, the darkness, he's going with the 45%.
All right, Jesse, for people that don't know, can they drop off their vehicles? Do you have to go to them? How does it work?
Well, it's a mobile service, so I can definitely come out to them as long as they have a carport or garage to do the work out of. Carport, it has to be covered. I do have a canopy, but certain areas we can't open it up because it's too tight. But definitely we'll try to do it early morning. I've had clients that they don't have a garage, they don't have a carport, and I'm like, okay, can we start early? Can we start at 6? Well, right now, because of daylight savings coming around, 6 o'clock, there's gonna be a sunrise at 6. Right now, sunrise is at 7. Definitely, I look at the time of the day. Yeah, I got floodlights, I can put the floodlights, but there's nothing like natural light to see what you're doing.
And they might be wondering, okay, how long is this service gonna take?
Windshield pretty much take an hour, hour and a half tops. Some cars, there's a lot of prep involved, like I gotta tape certain areas, the inside of the car, make sure they don't get wet, things like that. Some cars, they don't have all that prep. It's just a matter of, you know, laying down a towel, putting a soak rope at the bottom to collect all the water, and that's it.
Okay, but usually hour and a half for a windshield.
Yeah. All right, so I just cut the film. You can see where I cut because now you can see that tape, that white tape that stands out. So what I'm gonna do is remove this tape. We don't need it anymore. This was mainly for us to just cut on that white strip so that we don't scratch the glass or put a fine scratch. This is like another added protection. Why not just be safe? Better safe than sorry.
All right, Jesse, what's next?
So that's pretty much done. Reheat it one more time just to make sure the edges are all down. And then after this, then we're gonna go from the inside and clean the inside. And that's it.
All right, Jesse. Hey, what is that right there?
This?
Yeah.
This is called the soak rope. This collects all the water, so we gotta clean the inside. And so at the very bottom, because gravity goes down, so all the water is gonna go down. So instead of having the water going possibly into the electronics, this will soak up all that water, all that moisture. And also the type of water makes a big deal too. So we use distilled water. So there's not going to be no issues with electricity if something does get wet, it's not gonna be damaged.
All right, Jesse, what are you doing next?
So what we're doing right now, we're doing the final cleaning, and that's it. We're about to install it. I already scrubbed it. I removed any sticker that was above. We're only keeping that sticker in the bottom corner that he wants, but any other sticker I removed with the razor blade, and then I scrubbed it, and then I also passed a clay bar pad just to make sure everything's off the window. Lightly mist it and squeegee away from the sides. We don't want to wet these side moldings so much. A lot of times they get super soaked because they push all that water right into them. You don't need to do too much water. I've been tinting windshield since '97, and back then there wasn't all this. It was just mainly a towel. There was no soak rope back then. With technology now and more tools that are available, we could do things a little bit way better than before.
All right, Jesse, you're done. Our time, great time. Now, what's something a customer should know after getting window tint? Like, don't take it to a car wash, don't pick at it, clean it right away. Yeah. What would you say?
So whenever I finish with the client that we just tinted their windows, I mainly tell them, okay, so the inside of the windows and the outside of the windows are clean already. So you don't have to clean it or wipe it down. Or if you see the rest of the car is dirty, just like this one, the window's clean, and they want to go take it to a car wash, go ahead. Take it to the car wash or wash it yourself, whatever you're gonna do, but don't clean the inside. Don't clean the inside of the windows. And especially tint that just barely got done that same day, just be aware that it's gonna go through a drying process. So there's still moisture between the film and the glass that needs to dry out. What I recommend to clients, if they can park it outside in the sun, that will accelerate the drying process. It will dry a lot quicker. Also, if they can't, then they just have to be aware that it's going to take a while before it dries.
How long is a while?
About max a week. We didn't do the side doors, but if we did the tint on the side doors, we would tell them 2 days, don't roll down the windows. But pretty much we'll take that extra time with the heat gun to make sure we seal the bottom edge pretty good so it sticks and already bonded. And two days is just an added protection. Don't roll down the windows. All right, guys, that was the process of me tinting the windshield. If you have any questions or want to get a quote and get installation and get on our schedule, we handle all of LA County, Orange County. All my contact information is down below. Reach out to me, leave a comment if you have a question, and please, I'll love to answer them and get back to you. And let me know what other videos do you want me to do next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.